What's going on, guys? So today we are finally putting the 22x12s and 33s on the Trail Boss. This thing is absolutely screaming for some stance, and it honestly feels like it's been forever waiting on the PPF to go on there in order to be able to put these on there and not destroy the paint. So yesterday we got the paint protective film put on the lower portions of the truck so that now when it does sling some rocks like it's going to, we're not absolutely going to destroy the truck. We do have the steps on there, so that helps a ton, but I wanted to just do it right this time and make sure that we don't beat up this brand new truck. So we're going to be stealing them off of Earl. For anyone that is not new, y'all know these are the OG wheels on the channel. Like, I've had these things for over 3 years. They have been absolutely insane. 22x12 negative 44 ballistic rages with 33 1250 Aturos, and they look great on literally everything, and they're going to look insanely good on the Trail Boss. But I have had them for over 3 years now, and I have never gotten them rebalanced, and they've slung a couple weights off over the years. So we're going to do that so that the Trail Boss rides as absolutely as good as it possibly can. As much as I did enjoy these on Earl, I have never been more excited to take them off. And just like that, Earl has not got any legs anymore. I know, super disrespectful. But we are going to be putting the stock Trail Boss wheels and tires on here. And I think that's going to look good. And that's going to allow us to be able to go to the exhaust shop, get this thing looking and sounding right. So that will be probably either in this video or a coming up video, one of the two. But as for now, let's go ahead and load up the wheels and tires and get out of here. I forgot how heavy those mugs were. Nice, very durable. So seeing these things loaded up in the back have kind of got me reminiscing back when I first got them. So if you've been around the channel for over 3 years, you know, when we got Baby Squat, there wasn't really that many videos with these wheels and tires on here, and I'm sure that's probably how a lot of y'all found my channel. So I still absolutely love these things. I'm honestly probably just as excited today as I was 3 years ago putting them on the other truck. And so it's just really cool that I still have these. It's probably the oldest thing that y'all have seen on the channel that I still have. And they're beat up, they're skin up, they're not the prettiest things, but I still absolutely love them. They've been great. I still think they're one of the best looking wheels. The size is perfect. The tires are going to need replacing before too long, but I think we're probably going to keep the ballistics forever. I don't think the money that I could get from them would be worth getting rid of them. We've kind of progressed a little bit, but we still got a little bit of our past here, so I think that's really cool. Anyways, let's head into town, get these things balanced up. And buddy, we about to make the Trail Boss look right. I'm so freaking excited. So let's get to it. Jacob's gonna pull his truck over here because I know a lot of y'all probably gonna appreciate it. It looks freaking good. Probably my favorite potty style GMC. I love this. Cat eyes too, but plus rocking the mud graps. Thing looks so good. Got the new style wheels on here, off of my body style. Makes me miss my mud graps. What are these, 33s? 33 1250 18s. Yeah, that's a good looking freaking truck. GMC front, stupid clean. Figured y'all would enjoy a quick walk around. he told me it was dirty. I said, don't say that, because they'll tell you in the comments it's a truck. It's supposed to be dirty, so. But yeah, once again, Howard Tire hooking me up. And yeah, all that leaves us, gotta get these babies on the Trail Boss. Before we put these things on, we got to bring them back to life though, because they are looking rough. So the ballistics actually cleaned up really good. Here's your quick side-by-side between them and the stock. Obviously pretty similar in the height department, but the 1250 Aturo is much, much wider than the 265/60 Goodyear on the stock wheel. Obviously offset versus not. We got the back jacked up, about to swap them on there. I'm freaking excited. I've already got one on the other side. It looks so freaking good. Huey's out here sunbathing. Take a little peek. Oh, let's get the rest on, dude. This is so sick. Don't wanna complication. Alright guys, well here she is. Definitely comment down below, let me know what you think. It is so much more aggressive now. I am just absolutely in love. I mean, the further you get away, you zoom in, it's just so good. So anyways, I think they're pretty much perfect on the stock Trail Boss. 22x12s, 33s. It of course is still a little bit booty high. It has a 2-inch front lift and the 2-inch rear. So the plan is probably going to be reverse leveling it at some point, just to check it out and see what that looks like for people that want to do that, because then it should pretty much sit perfectly level, because this is 2 inches taller than a normal Silverado. So I guess this is a look at a stock Trail Boss, or if your Silverado has a 2-inch leveling kit, essentially the same exact thing. So we'll do that, and then we're gonna go big in the front. I'm even thinking about doing some coilovers. I really want to do king coilovers, just purely because king coilovers are like the most insanely awesome thing that you can do. They just look awesome. I'm sure they perform equally as amazing as they look, but yeah, dude, I'm freaking loving this. It looks so much better. It's aggressive. It actually has some road presence to it now. And come back here, I mean, everything just ties in. The exhaust now, no mud flaps. It's got a big old booty. I mean, we zoom back out here, it's just so good. So anyways, a lot of things we're gonna do that are now gonna tie in even better, but this is just a crucial step, getting some good wheels and tires on this thing. It's just right. 22x12, 33s, the OG ballistics, dude. They're never going away. So I think it looks absolutely killer. I'm sure there's gonna be people that think this is dumb because we went small sidewall on a Trail Boss, but blah blah blah, you know, whatever. Most people with Trail Bosses are just cruising down the street like everybody else. So I think this is a really good look. And I guess now let's jump to my initial first drive of the truck with these on there, see how the acceleration and handling and everything is, and then that'll be about it. So hopefully y'all did enjoy. Let's go for a drive. All right guys, this is gonna be an initial driving reaction with 22x12s and 33s. So right off the bat, I swear by, you put wide wheels on these things, they just genuinely handle better. They don't feel so top heavy and rolly and whatever the case, but I genuinely stand by that. Let's see how the normal takeoff is. You can feel the weight just a little bit. That's really all there is difference. Is I guess there's probably about another inch contact patch on them as well, but they're about the same height, but they do weigh more. We'll probably do a video comparing the two and see how much it actually does weigh, but I mean, still totally fine, not really that noticeable at all. We'll see how it is when we floor it, see if it still picks up and goes good. 60, 70. Okay, so it spun like like crazy and then upshifted and kind of bogged a little bit, but then she took off good again. So yeah, it's still super peppy. Our speedometer honestly should not be off any, because they are basically the same size. These are used 33s. They're like a 32, which is essentially what the factory ones are. So I mean, it rides just about the same. It's a little rougher. It's funny because is the tire noise any louder? It has a little bit different pitch, but those factory tires are freaking loud for all terrains. These are full-blown, probably 30%, 40% mud tires. You know, relatively low tread. Usually they get as loud as possible. Ain't gonna bother me any, that's for sure. It is funny how much different it does handle though. I genuinely enjoy so much better. Even if you go like big reps, 35s, it just seems so much more top heavy feeling than when you do have stance. Just like a little bit like this, which it's poked out farther than the side steps. So I mean, it's out there a little bit for 12 watts. So I'll definitely update y'all as well on fuel economy, because I am very curious to see how it will be affected. You know, we're basically in that 17 to 19 miles per gallon on the stock tires. If we can stay in the 17s, I would be absolutely stoked. We have a little thing coming in probably the next video that should gain us a little bit of power back and a little bit of fuel economy, which could put us back to stock, which would be absolutely sick. We'll definitely have to see.